What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading. Trading Decoded. Today is Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. And this is how we are still trading SPY. We're still trading SPY right now, folks. You can see this right here. It's almost 15:02. So we've got about a little less than an hour to go until the market closes today. So we call this power hour trading. We're going to see if there's any setup for us in power hour. If there is, if you see me looking over just to my other monitor, folks, just because I'm monitoring price action for our group real time. So again, folks, I'm looking for 541.64 up there. But before we get going, folks, if you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is just about every day, sometimes on the weekends. Also, leave us a comment. We greatly appreciate those. And share with your friends, your neighbors, your relatives, and of course your trading community. But here we go, folks. Pre-market high. So we got pre-market high, 537.01. I think that's where we topped out. Yeah, 537.01. We got pre-market low sitting down there at 533.29. So we have plenty of range. Again, folks, the three things that we're looking for every day is we're looking for range, we're looking for volatility, and we are looking for volatility, volume, and range. Those three things, VVR. So we just punched at 541.64, folks. 541.64, which I'm giving everything away right now, folks, in my video. But again, I'm doing two things at once. So volume, volatility, and range, those are the three things we're looking for. We have our range right here. Volatility has been good for over a week now. And a range, yeah, we got that too. So right out of the gate this morning, folks, this thing just started going up. And it kind of stopped. It didn't get, I was looking for this supply zone, 538.50. We didn't quite get to that supply zone. So back to the upside, obviously didn't take this trade. We had this cross in pre-market. And again, folks, I'm looking at my other screen right now, folks. 541.64. If we get above that, we will use that as support up to our next target, 543.06. So if you're looking to get in this thing, a breach above that level and a close above that level, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so back to the downside on this play. Didn't take anything back to the downside. I waited to take this thing back to the upside. I got this close up here, and as you can see, it didn't work out. This one just absolutely didn't work out. Closed it out on this nasty double cross to the downside at about 10:30. Took my lumps, and folks, this is just one of those things. Some trades work, some trades don't. It's just the reality. So when your edge presents itself, go ahead and put on the trade. Edge trade, no edge, no trade. I mean, that's as simple as it is, folks. Now, back to the upside again. Took this right in here. So we got this cross to the upside right in here. Now the question is, why did I take this trade right where we were rejecting earlier? Well, because I saw we went just a little bit lower on this run back to the downside, picked up a few more buyers, and then pushed it up. We really need to get past this 537.62. And again, folks, we just rejected off that 541.64. So be careful if you're taking a short up there. It's a strong supply zone up there. But anyway, got in this trade right in here, folks, and rode this. And I think I was in this trade for, let me see, a close of 39. So we'll call it 40. So 25 minutes. Now, I made a trading error on this play. Look at this thing come down out of that supply zone, folks. This is a strong. I'm going to show everybody what's going on right in here, folks. So we got to this level, 541.64. It's a level I've been looking for all day. Look at this strong supply zone at that level, folks. So when we get that play, somebody was asking me earlier, do you always follow the trend? Well, you follow the trend until you get into a strong supply zone or a strong demand zone down low. And look at that. We just got that strong reaction out of that supply zone back to the downside. And again, that's on the 1 minute, going back to the 1 minute right here. So again, folks, took this trade right in here, run it back to the upside, held on to this trade through here because I knew I had support down here. I was looking at my volume profile. My volume profile was telling me exactly where I had my support. So it got down here almost to the penny. Down to these levels, we had a nice little wick or a nice little tail that came back to the downside. But again, I closed out my trade. I made a trading error when I closed out the trade here. I inadvertently, I was opening my broker just to make sure that I had it to sell on market when I pressed the button to get out of the trade. And I had it to sell on market, and I inadvertently pushed the button. So again, this was a trading error. And after that, it's like, you know what, I made a trading error. So, and again, that was a big trading error for me. So when I make a trading error, I'm pretty much done for the day. We had really, really good setups throughout the rest of the day. I mean, we had another cross to the upside right in here, another cross to the upside here, another cross to the upside. I mean, all of these crosses that we're looking for along the way. I think with the exception of this one, we had this 1139 really didn't do a whole lot. And I was talking to the group. I said, you know, you got an uptrending day like we've got right now. Take your crosses. If one doesn't work, you still have to put on that next trade without fear or hesitation. But again, look at this thing just ran and it ran and it ran. Now, we did have a report that came out today. It was a PPI. PPI came out today, Producer Price Index. Came in a little bit better than expected, so that is good for the market. PPI generally doesn't move the market as much as CPI, but generally we have CPI, and then the following day we have PPI. So this time it's kind of reversed. So I'm wondering if a lot of these gains are based on an anticipatory move for possibly tomorrow. But again, look at all these crosses to the upside, broke the rules in here. And at that point, it was like, you know what? I'm not worried about revenge trading or anything like that, although I am human. But I wasn't really worried about revenge trading, so that wasn't a thing. But I just want to be consistent. So broke the rules here. Even it was on a good trade. It was just a trading error. Didn't really break the rules. It was a trading error. It was a mistake on my part. And yeah, I mean, it just is what it is, folks. It is what it is. But again, all these crosses to the upside. Now, this candle right here, we had a Federal Open Market Committee, a Fed member, Bostic, he came out and said something right in here. And it just, I mean, it's $1. We got 75 through. I mean, it's a big candle right here, folks. A really, really $1.50 candle, lots of volume. So this just goes to prove on a single candle that somebody can say something, and bad things are going to happen in the market, and the market reacted to that, and it pushed it down. But just remember, folks, every single market every action in the market is absolutely an overreaction. You can see that every day. You know, whether it's a report that comes out, or a Fed speaker, or even Jay Powell. Whatever it is, every market reaction is absolutely an overreaction. But again, every single look at these plays back to the upside. You're in an uptrending day, so take these trades back to the upside, folks. You get a cross, you take the trade. You get a cross, you take the trade. And then finally get to this strong demand zone up there at 541.64, and it finally rejected. Now, this level right here, 541.04, was not a line that I had on my chart today. So this level right here, it wasn't there. And again, you can see this level, it wasn't there. We established this level, this 41.04, we established that earlier today. So it didn't react as strongly off of that level, because again, it was from today. This is the market having a memory, and this is from the 1st of August. So this is a couple weeks ago over here, folks. So that is the why behind the rejection at that level. The market has a memory, folks. Don't care what anybody says. The market, it absolutely does. That's why technical analysis works, is because the market does have a memory. But yeah, so that's how she worked out today. And again, folks, we've got about 49 minutes until the market closes today. So anything can happen. Do I think it's going to crash? I have no earthly idea what it's going to do. You can see just from a volume standpoint that our heaviest volume is still down here on the day at about 537.28, followed by, we've got this node of volume at about 540.79. So again, if we get down to that 79 and it starts to crash through that, it's just because there's sell off. Maybe somebody said something. I have no earthly idea. Maybe some news comes out. Maybe, again, it could be an anticipatory move. Could be a bull trap up here. The bears are saying, you know what, let's let them push it up, and then let's throw a whole bunch of volume behind this. Now, at this level on the 30-minute, and I'm not showing up on my volume profile over here, but at this level on the 30-minute, let's see if I can see anything. Nope, not coming up. But anyway, at this level on the 30-minute, it gets really, really super slow in here on the 30-minute. You can see these big volume nodes in this level. Now, again, folks, we're going to watch at 541.04, and this is for the benefit of the traders in the group right now. So we get that cross to the downside, that first red candle directly into that support at 04. That old resistance is becoming new support. If we get a close down below that level, expect to move back down to about 540.79, where we should pick up that support on that node if we do get that close below that 04. So that's what I'm looking. Now, if we breach 79 to the downside, I'm looking for numbers a little bit deeper. You can see how thin it gets at these levels, folks. So again, this is called volume profile. And we use this because we can anticipate the moves in real time based on the volume that has been laid down, not just today, but days before. So yeah, for instance, this is a 5-minute. This is what we're looking at on the 5-minute. You see all this heavy volume on the 5-minute way down here. The volume that pushed us up today, today's a low volume day, but the volume that pushed us up today, it will be easy to trap those bears. Or I'm sorry, trap the bulls, trap the longs up here, because again, there's not a whole lot of volume that's supporting that. So if it pulls back, could happen today. Absolutely. 532.89 could. Don't know if it will, but it absolutely could. That was a 3-minute. And 5 minutes down here, so your level is going to be 530.18 down there. So you got pre-market low, but again, you can see just how thin this volume is. So again, it didn't take a whole. There wasn't a whole lot of resistance holding it back because it was a super thin volume area, even on the 30-minute, folks. But once we got to this area, it became a lot heavier from a volume standpoint. But back to that 1 minute and kind of see what this thing is doing over here. But that's how she played out today, folks. Overall, some folks did very well today. It's just like every other day, folks. Some folks did very well today. Some folks had a bias. If you have a bias on a day like today, the worst thing that you can possibly do, folks, is feed your bias. So just because you think the market is going to do something, if it doesn't, you don't double down and triple down and quadruple down on a position just because you think it has to do something or anything like that. Every now and again, you're going to get lucky, but don't do that. Follow the trend. Play it up to that supply zone or play it down to that demand zone, folks. But don't be angry at the market because it doesn't do what you expect it to do. But again, watch this 04 area, watch this 04 area in here, folks. But that's how she played out today. Overall, again, it was a good day for some, not a good day for others. There were really nice setups throughout the day. It just kind of melted up, pulled back. So it was, same thing, folks. It's rally base, rally base. We like rally base, whether it's going, back to the upside or the downside. We like controlled moves. Now, again, there were some areas that were a little bit less than appealing, but that's trading. You must be willing to be uncomfortable. So you have to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations, folks. That will make you a much better trader for the long term. And unless you are willing to be uncomfortable, you're going to have a hard time doing this for a living or doing it long term. You got to be okay being comfortable, and that takes a tremendous amount of discipline. But anyway, that's how she played out today. Again, she's still playing out right now. Don't know what's going to happen the rest of the day. We've got about 45 minutes left in the trading day. But, we went live yesterday before the market closed, and we're doing it again today. We did it right before the 350 candle yesterday to kind of show what it does on 350. But today, this is just regular trading. So again, I'm watching the 1 minute. I've got got Trading Decoded. That's our live trading group. They're listening to this as well, probably making comments that I cannot see. And if I had to guess, it would be Lighty making snide comments. Lighty, no, I love you. But anyway, we're going to watch this 541.04 again. See if we can catch a fishtail play back to the upside and then cruise back through this 541.64. So again, it's rally base. But again, watch this 04. But again, folks, that's how she played out today. Again, overall, I think it was a good day. The setups today were really, really good. Again, we finally took out that major supply zone. We got another supply zone up top at about 543.06. So it's up here. This is an even bigger one. Let me show that here real quick. I'll show that real quick on the 30-minute. Here we go. So this level way up here, 543.06. We've got a gap on the daily at 543.01, and then this big double top on the 30. You can see how strong this is, and you can see the volume associated with this move up to that level. So 543.06. But anyway, folks, that's how we did today. So if you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is just about every day and sometimes on the weekend. Also, leave us a comment. That is greatly appreciated. And share. Friends, neighbors, family, trading community. That is always greatly appreciated. Now, if you are interested in live daily trading, where we talk about every single one of these setups, folks, all day long, every day, and we're getting through that 5104. I'm sorry, that 4104, folks, is coming out pretty good. And again, there's that node, if you will, 540.79, 540.80, right on that node right there, folks. If we breach that back to the downside, it could do some good things. But again, if you're interested in live daily trading, head on over to our live trading Discord. It's called Trading Decoded. The link for that is down below. So check that out. Give it a click. We got a lot of new members over the last few days that are checking it out. Now, we're going to give you that first week for free. If it is for you, wonderful. If it's not, hey, that's fine too. That's fine too. There's a common theme. There's a common theme that we hear from a lot of our members that have been in, different trading groups. It's like, we never got this kind of service. We never got these types of results. Why didn't I find you guys a long time ago? Well, you found us now, and that's all that's important, folks. Again, Trading Decoded, live daily trading every single day. Now, if you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, and again, that's how we trade, folks. We're 920 traders. We ride we use the 9 as support on the way down, resistance on the support on the way up, resistance on the way back down. If you're interested in that, head on over to 920trading.com. All of the information, the entire strategy, folks, it's there. It's there for the world to see. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a super secret strategy that's neither super nor secret. It's repackaged, guys. 920 has been around for a long time, but everything out there's nothing new. They might call it something new. Oh, it's the latest and greatest. It's the shiny thing. Everything it's been out there, but we kind of feel like we explain the 920 in very, very simple terms and make it really, really easy to understand. But anyway, folks, again, 920trading.com. Head on over there. All the information is there. Don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter that comes out on Saturdays at 11 o'clock Eastern time. So, again, folks, we appreciate you all. Thank you for spending a little bit of your precious time with us. We realize that, your time, it's your most precious commodity. So again, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today. We really appreciate it. We hope you all had a good day today, but above all else, we hope that you followed your trading plan, whether it was a red trade, green trade, series of whatever, folks, it doesn't matter. Again, follow that plan. The beauty is in the plan. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, and we're going to do it again tomorrow. But until then, we will see you in the markets.